Hello everyone. Today I am going to make a nurse t-shirt, but I am going to cover 3 or 4 items in this single design. I get this request like how to make this kind of clipping path like this flag, but I have a video on that and I am going to make that again just to clarify this one how to make this kind of designs. And then I was planning to make a nurse t-shirt and I found this one. You can see with this heart shape in US flag and this stethoscope. So that is what I am going to do here, and for that I need some reference images like this stethoscope here, this heartbeat here, and also I need some plan in mind. So the reason or the plan to make this video is just making a heartbeat like this, then put a heart shape inside this, and then within that heart shape we will clipping mask this flag item here, and then we will add some text like the nurse text here. So before starting this design process I need to make this heartbeat line here, so I'm going to use my pen tool and maybe 10 point my stroke size. So I'm just going to make these lines as they are here. This is the image from Shutterstock, so this is copyrighted and that's why I'm not going to use that, but I'm just referencing that image to make my own image. And of course I will not use this as it is, I will change it enough, modify this enough. So this is now my heart shape here. Okay, I don't know what happened here. I need to make that. Okay, let me fix that. I'm going to use my pen tool here. Okay, I will fix that one later. Let's just continue with the design. So I'm going to use this as my heartbeat shape, and then I will need this stethoscope. So my plan is to make this part, put this head part in this area and this tail part on this area, so that will give me that look of it is a real stethoscope. So I'm going to simply use my pen tool here to, or maybe curvature tool, just to make this is a rough shape here just like this. So as you can see, if I select my eyedropper tool and click here, it will pick that same stroke white, so that is good for me. Now I just need to make this part here, not the entire shape. So I'm going to use this one again like this, and once this is that is looking like that, I am going to use my, okay, so that is not looking good. I just can simply, I can select my this one here, this shape here, and then right click, transform, reflect, make a copy. So I have 2 copies now, and now if I just take my direct selection tool to erase this part that I don't need, I will simply get that shape. And because I want to make it really similar, just like this, now I need to, okay, sorry for that, now I need to select this two. Okay, I need to move this away. I need to select these two area here, and then if I join them, okay, that is not looking good because I can simply place them. First of all I need to find that one's joining point, and then if I join them it will be joined. So this is just my this head shape here, and this part is really simple like this kind of, this is, that's just ellipse, so that will not be a problem for me. Now I am going to select this one, copy, paste in front. So as you can see, now I have 2 shapes. So I am going to use my direct selection tool again to erase these top parts. Okay, so I have now two different shapes here. I need to erase this part. I don't need that, and then this part. Okay, so once they are deleted, I can simply place it just like this and then make it a little bigger, and then maybe this round cap just to give it a feel like that you have seen that on the stethoscope. So that is how I am going to make it. Now I am going to leave it as it is. Okay, there is something else to do here, like those point that enters into the ear, just like this, then maybe this one like this. Okay, so once I am satisfied with my design here, I am making them a group, and as you can see, this is going to be this part of my this head part of my design here. So I cannot keep that much bigger, just like this. And then for this area I need to make it like this, then picking eyedropper to sample that stroke size. Okay, once it is pressed, copy, paste in front, make another copy here. Okay, that one is a bit smaller, but that is okay. So I'm using my shape builder to erase this part. Now as you can see, I have some areas on this part too, so I'm selecting them and then erasing that. Okay guys, so this is now the final design of my that shape here. So I need to put an heart shape here, so that is what I'm going to do here. So for doing that, I need to make a heart shape first of all. So I'm going to use this ellipse tool here, and then maybe a rectangle tool, just like this. This is going to be the heart shape of me. Now I am going to erase these two parts to make it a solid fill like that, then rotate like this, again make transform, reflect, and then copy. So as you can see, we got a nice little heart shape there. So if we select these items like this, then we can simply erase the extra part that we don't want. Now as you can see, this is not looking very good. These areas should be joined, so I am using my direct selection tool again. Okay, sorry for that. They should be joined. As you can see, this is joined, but this area has some problems. Okay, I'll fix that. Now I need to make this same stroke size as my this one here. So that is looking good. Now if I select my I'm just selecting it. This is now in a stroke mode, so I need to before expanding, I need to select it whole, then expand it to make this a single shape. Now you can see I can simply fix these areas like this. So this does not have to be a perfect heart shape, because this is going to be a very small area, so that will not a problem. Okay, that is not necessary, just okay, so that will work for me. Now I am selecting this entire shape here. Okay, before that I need to break them, like this part. They are in a stroke mode, so I am going to break them like this, expand them. Once they are expanded, I can simply okay, this area have some problem, so I can simply fix that. I am selecting that with my direct selection tool to fix that area. Now once they are fixed, I need to put this lap shape like this. or maybe just a bit downwards like this maybe. Then if I just, okay, before that I need to select everything here and then accept this lap shape. So I'm going to unite them because I want to make them a single shape. So once they're united, I am selecting these two, then placing that center wise. Okay, that is looking a bit sideways, so I'm adjusting that manually. Now once they're adjusted, I am going to use shape builder to erase that part. So this is the final design for my nurse text and this lap shape here. Now I need to make this part here, this flag clipping mask here. So for doing that I need this shape of this heart, inside shape of this heart. So I'm going to draw a rectangle here, just in a different color so that we can see well, pasting that in back. Now if I select this one and this rectangle here, use shape builder, we can easily erase this unnecessary parts that is in our outside of my design. And then if I select here, I can simply select this part of this design, and then I am going to use my eraser tool just to erase this part because this is not necessary. I just need the shape of that heart. Okay, so this is going to take some time because I am going to do it all the way. Sorry about that again. So I need to first of all erase the areas I can manually, then I will adjust that with my, like this. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is now erased. We could have done this in a other way, like fill this area with light paint tool, then we will find this shape, but that was a little tricky to do, so I am using this one here. Now I need to make this clipping path. So as you seen in my other video, I made that with a like a image, but images are low res, so that can be cause some problem when printing. So I'm going to make that pattern again, and that will give you some idea like how to make patterns for Illustrator. So for first of all, I need to make that star patterns, then I will make that red and white pattern just like this, maybe a bit smaller in size. Then if I place that like this, then to make some copies, I am not going to follow the flag. Okay, before that I need to make them a group, so that will give me option easily like this, just like this. Then make some copies too. So this is going to be the pattern of my flag here. So I'm going to make them white, then making them a group. Once they are grouped, I can simply open my source panel here, then place them, drag them and release them here. This will automatically make a pattern there. So okay, that is good. Now I need to make some stripes like this, like the red and white stripes. So I'm going to make this one red, and then I need to make a copy here. Then if I just keep pressing Ctrl D, it will make a keep making these patterns here like this same stripes. So I'm going to select them one after another. I'm not selecting every one of them, just like this. Then if I select them, I can simply drag them here, and that will also make a pattern. So as you can see, this is the heart shape here. So I can simply now fill this with these patterns, and for that doing that I can simply use my pen tool here with no fill, no strokes. Okay, I can do it like this area to this area, this part will be the star and that color, and this area will be my red stripe and white stripes. Or I can make it like a straight line from this area. So this will be the star and stripe area, this will be the, okay, let me just show you. If I just make a line here, as you can see, this has no fill, no stroke, so that is good. Maybe like this. And once I am selecting them like this, now I want to use my shape builder tool, shift M. Once my shape builder is selected, I have to choose color here. So for this design I am going to just make them black, maybe just to fill these areas. Okay, so as you can see, this is now filled, and I have to delete this too. This is not necessary, but okay, so you can see here we have two separate shapes. Now I will fill them with these two stripes, but before that I need to make a copy here. So I am selecting them two, making a copy, Ctrl C one, and now if I select this one and click here, it will be filled with that white stripes. We cannot see that because the background is white, but that is not a problem, we will see that. So if I select this shape and then press here, it will be filled with that color, so that is good. Now I am selecting this two, and as I have copied that shape, so I am going to place it behind, so Ctrl B. So as you can see, this is now looking like this, and that shape is on the background. So if I select this two, and then if I go to my layer panel, I will find that two shapes. So these are the things that is now selected. So I need to select this shape, this upper black shape here, and then if I make it like blue, it will change in blue, and these stripes, these stars will look like they are on blue background like this. So that is good for me. I am selecting them, making a group like this. Then I can simply bring them here to, okay, I need to adjust it manually just like this, because this is the exact size of this black shape here. So that is the flag and that color theme. Okay, maybe just make them a little smaller like this, then make a group here. Then also this group I am going to make them smaller, then fill here. So once I select my this group here, you can see if I click on this stars, this will be selected. If I click here, that will be replaced with this smaller stripe, and then if I click here and click on this icon, it will fill with that small stripe. So that is looking good for me now. Okay, so this is the final design of me right now, and I just want to add a text here. So I am going to make this one a group, or we can simply fill this area with like the stripes and stars to make it look like a flag color, but that is not necessary as we have already a flag theme here. I am going to make them a group altogether, and then I am going to use the nurse text just like this. So as this is a nurse shirt for women's, so we need to choose a girl kind of font like this. So maybe chicken pie, that is a good font, but that is a little bit bold, so maybe homaging will work for us. Just like this, or maybe something else like hashed brown regular, this font is good. So I'm going to select them, keep them in a centerized position like this, just like this, to make everything here in a harmony. So okay, so this is looking like a open design, so we can simply close this shape like adding a circle just like this in a stroke mode, maybe 10-point stroke. Okay, so I need to break this font, I don't need that as font anymore. So I'm going to make this to a group. Then if I select them all and then place them like this, it will look like that shape is okay, maybe a little downwards like this. So it will look like this is a closed design, but this is not looking very professional. So we are going to do some things like making some extra points in this area to erase these parts. Okay, once those points are made, we are going to, okay, maybe I need to add some more options like inside these areas, so that we can simply click there to erase, and that will erase the next 2 point just like this. So this is now looking good or better than before. Then we can use these areas with some like nuts kind of elements, or we can make some more elements like this nurse cap here. This is really easy to make, just like this. So if we select this two, use our arc effect, not that much, okay, that is good for us. Then expanding that, making them a group, and then I'm going to use my rounded rectangle tool, copy paste in front, just like this. Then again making them a group, and if I just place them like this, maybe in red and this cap in white, so then I am going to make them a group here, place them just like this, just to make this a nuts kind of shape. And then we can fill these areas with some other stuffs like this kind of, I'm going to make this a syringe shape here. You know the syringe, that is a very important part of nurses. They use that in everyday life. So this is the, I'm just going to make a basic shape here, because that is the point of my this try. It doesn't have to be a perfect one, so just make whatever you can, selecting them three, making them like this. Then I need to make the needle part here. So for needle part here, I want to make it a little like really bigger, so that it can be visible. So if I select this point here, as I made a point here, it will erase that part, and these two will join just like this. So that is the sharp part of my syringe here. Then maybe I can just make it like this part are actually blank, and the other parts are filled with, so I need to select them all just like this. So this is the main size of my syringe here. That is a little, okay, that is good, not a problem. Then if I just make some extra points here, like this area, I just want to, okay, sorry for that, click, just 3 click. So 3 click, and we are going to select the middle one. Sorry for that, that is not the middle one, this one. So it will make these areas, okay, sorry for that, as it is now a cut path, not a open path. This ellipse is not joined together, so we can simply use our eraser tool here, just to make some, just to erase some areas like this. Okay, not like that, just like this, because I want to keep a rhythm there. Then if I select my this one here, erase it like this. So that is now looking a bit better. So I'm going to use my this shape here, and then I'm going to make another copy here just like this. So I'm going to first of all select this one, then going to make a art brush from that just like this, and then I'm going to select that one, make a art brush just like this. Okay, now if I select my shapes here and fill that with this kind of, and select my brushes here, it will, okay guys, as you can see, it needs to be really same in size. So I'm going to just erase a little part from these areas. Just like this. So if I select this one, then I can simply replace them with Series tool here. That is not looking very perfect because I made some mistakes while making them, so you can simply fix that just like this. Okay guys, so this is now my final design. I am going to now select everything here, then expand them because there was some strokes like that. So that is, once it is expanded, I am going to select my nurse text here, this nurse text, and make that white because I want to make it a black and white design. Then this text here, I am going to select this group, and if I click here, it is now black. I can make that white, and then everything else that is in black here, I am going to click here to release this option and this option. Now if I select white for them, they will be filled in white. So I am going to make a black rectangle for the whole design like this. Ctrl C, Ctrl B. As you can see, this is now the final design of my this nurse text, and in this one we learn to how to make this kind of clipping path or mask them into a shape. That is not a clipping path, actually I made a shape then made a pattern here. So if we just wanted to make a clipping path, for that we just needed a ellipse. We just needed something like a image here. So maybe just this image, this is a image I downloaded, so I'm going to use this image. This is a very high resolution image, but still as you can see this is very big. But if we see here the PPI, this is now 72 and we need a 300 PPI or DPI. So if I compress this, make it smaller like this, then you can see the DPI is increasing and we need more than 300. So it is now 377, that is good. And if we just select a shape here like that shape, any shape we want, like this one is a perfect circle, but if we just want to make it, do not want to make it a perfect circle like this, any shape we want, anything we want, just make a shape or anything that you like, place that in front of this image, any image you want to mask, then select them, right click, make a clipping mask. As you can see that image is masked. So that is how this design is made, and this is my design for this one. So I hope guys this one will give you some idea how to use or generate ideas, how to make a design. Like this one is a pre-existing design and I made a similar design in that same topic, but in my own style. So that is how to generate ideas from different designs and make your own designs. So thank you guys, see you in the next video, have a great time.